Greetings everyone and welcome to question number 7 of YÖS examination mathematics 2 section. In this question we have fx which is equal to minus x squared plus kx plus m, and we are asked the value of f2. And of course we are given also additional information by this graph, which is a function in a coordinate plane. Now, in order for us to be able to find the value of f2, we first have to find the value of m and k. How do we do that? We do that by using the information that we have in this coordinate plane. So I'm going to take one point, and using that point I will be able to find the value of m. So let's take 2 for example. In this case, when y is equal to 2, we see that x is equal to 0. So we have these 2 points, y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 0. Now by using these values I will be able to find the value of m. What do we know already? We know that fx is always equal to y. Now using this information we will find m. So we know y is equal to minus x squared plus kx plus m. Y is equal to 2. So we have 0 plus k times 0, it's always 0, plus m. So we see that the value of m is equal to 2. Now, as we found the value of m, by using the other point, we will be able to find k. So the other point, what do we have in the other point? We know that x is equal to 4, and when x is equal to 4, we see that y is equal to 0. So by using these 2 points, we will be able to find k. So we have y, which is equal to x minus x squared plus kx plus m. So we have 0 is equal to minus 4 squared plus k times 4 plus m. We already found the value of it, so it's 2. So we have 0 is equal to minus 16 plus 2 is minus 14 plus 4k. So k is equal to 14 over 4 or 7 over 2. Now that we find the value of k, we will be able to find the value of f2. So don't forget that if we are given f2, it means that instead of x we are given 2, which means that for every x we will apply the value of 2. So f2 is equal to minus 2 squared plus k is 7 over 2 times 2 plus m, which is 2. So f2 is equal to minus 4, these cancel each other, so we have plus 7 plus 2. So f2 is equal to minus 4 plus 7 is 3 plus 2 is 5. As you can see, we were able to find the value of f2, which is something that is asked in this question. Welcome to question number 8. In this question we have y, which is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, and we are asked the value of b. Moreover, we are given the information in this coordinate plane where we have a function, and we already know that the top point, the peak of this function is t, which has coordinates 5 over 2 and 5. When we are dealing with the peak of this function in the coordinate plane, there is a special formula that we need to use, and that formula is fx, which is equal to a times x minus r squared plus k. This is the formula that we need to use. But now the question arises, what is the value of r and what is the value of k? The value of r is the x point of this, the x point of these coordinates of the coordinates of this point. So point t. So here r is equal to 5 over 2, and k stands for y, which is 5 in this case. So don't forget, these are the coordinates of the peak of this function, and r stands for x, k stands for y. Now that we know these values, the question is, what is fx? Fx, don't ever forget, is equal to y. And what is the value of y? We can refer to the point in this of this function. And what is that? Y, if we look at this point, we see that y is equal to 4, and when y is equal to 4, x is equal to 0. So we took this point as a reference to know the values of y and x. Now all we have to do with every information that we have, we will apply this in this formula, these information in this formula, and we will be able to find the value of A. By finding the value of A, we will be able to find the value of B and of course the value of C. So instead of fx, I write y. What is the value of y? It's 4. That is equal to A, which is the unknown. X is equal to 0 minus 5 over 2 squared, or don't forget this 5 over 2 plus 5. Now we have 4, which is equal to A. 0 minus 5 over 2 is minus 5 over 2, and square, it becomes positive. So 5 squared is 25, 2 squared is 4 plus 5. So A times 25 over 4 is equal to 4 minus 5, which in this case is minus 1. So A 25, A is equal to minus 4, and A is equal to minus 4 over 25. Now that we found the value of A, we will use this function to find the values of B and C. So fx is equal to A times, what is another way we can write x minus r squared? We know the first number squared minus 2 times the first number times the second number. So we have 2 times x times 5 over 2. And we have minus, in this case we have plus, which is 25 over 4. Because 5 squared is 25, 2 squared is 4. And after that we have plus k, which is plus 5. So what do we have here? We have A, which is minus 4 over 25. We have this, they cancel each other, so we have x squared minus 5x plus 25 over 4 plus 5. So we multiply this number by all the numbers inside the parenthesis. So we have minus 4 over 25 x squared, minus times minus is plus. 5 and 25 simplify each other, so we have plus 4 over 5x plus 25 over 4 plus 5. So as you can see, now what do we have here? Fx is equal to minus 4 over 25 x squared plus 4 over 5x, and in this case we have, instead of 25 over 4, they cancel each other, so we have 25's cancel each other, 4's cancel each other, and this is minus 1. So minus 1 plus 5. So this is the right way to write it, because minus 4 times 25 over 4, they cancel each other and they become 1, and it's minus 1. So minus 1 plus 5. Now it's fx, it equals to minus 4 over 25 x squared plus 4 over 5 x plus 4. Now as you can see, this is the same as what we have over here. As you can see, A stands for minus 4 over 25, which is the result that we already found. We have bx, this is 4 over 5x, so 4 over 5 represents b, and we have c, which represents 4, which represents c. So the value of c here is 4, and the value of b is 4 over 5, which is what we have been asked for. Welcome to question number 9. In this question we have two triangles. We are given certain information about these triangles. We are given that AC, the side AC, is equal to the side DC, and they are both equal to 5. And we are told that the side AD is equal to 6. And we are told that angle ADB is equal to x, and we are asked the sign of x. Now, what do we do in these kinds of questions? Using the information that we are given, in this case knowing that we have an isosceles triangles because the two sides are equal to each other, we can draw a perpendicular line to the side AD. By doing so, we divide this side into two equal parts. So since this is x, we have 3 and 3. Now what do we see here? We have we see that we have a right triangle, a common right triangle. Why? Because one of the sides is 3 and the hypotenuse is 5. So when we have an hypotenuse of 5 and a side of 3, we know that the other side will be equal to 4. Now, this angle, I'm going to name it y. Now, what do we know? We know that sine of y is equal to the opposing side, which is 4, over hypotenuse, which is 5. Now we know the value of sine of y. Now what do we know here? We know that there is a lying angle x plus y, which is equal to 180 degrees. From here we know that x is equal to 180 minus y. Now what does this tell us? It tells us that the sine of x is equal to the sine of 180 minus y, which is also equal to sine of y. So since sine of x is equal to sine of y, we know that the value of sine of x is equal to 4 over 5 as well.